Hi guys, I wanted to do a quick video today about what happened with Iron Finance. I was watching Mark Cuban's wallet and watching him invest in Iron Finance and especially providing liquidity between wrapped Matic and the Titan token. And I think he put in over $1 million in contracts supporting the Titan token against Matic, and it appeared to me that it crashed today, and I just wanted to go over quickly as to why I think that it crashed and maybe what happened. I know today that Mark Cuban lost at least a $500,000, probably more, in the Titan crash. Basically the price collapsed. Last night we saw the price or well, I guess the 16th, the price of was over $60 for Titan, and then on the morning of the 16th, it crashed down to $20. It seemed to recover a little bit, and then toward the end of the day, toward the late afternoon, it really started to crash and went to zero and below zero. So we look at the Titan website here, and we see that they're going to do a post-mortem. They say there's been no code hacks or exploits or rug pulls going on. It's just a matter of something happened with the tokenomics apparently. So let's take a quick look at the tokenomics. Iron is a partially collateralized stable coin, and they were kind of proud of this fact that they could only use 75% USDC, and then 25% was in this this Titan coin that was very volatile. And that way they were able to produce iron. So what happened was is that when you deposited USDC, and I need to change that, USDC, to get Titan, or to get iron, you basically, you had to provide some Titan, which was burned, in order to get the iron token. And then when you redeemed iron, you got USDC and some Titan was minted. So basically what happened was is that as people were getting iron, basically they were Titan was being burned. But as they're redeeming their iron for USDC, Titan is being minted, causing a collapse in the price. So we can take a look at some of this. This is a partially collateralized stablecoin. I don't want to bore you too much with all the details, but here's the idea that it's 80% USDC and 20% Titan, something like that. In this particular case that they're talking about, here's a case where it's 75% of USDC is put in vaults and 25% is kept by the protocol. Anyway, but basically we saw a run on the iron token, a run on the Titan token, and we saw a total collapse. I was watching Mark Cuban's wallet, and let's take a look at that real quickly. And here's what I was seeing. I was seeing $36 million, and it just kept going up. 43 million, 96 million, 109 million. I was like, what the hell? 142 million, and then I was looking, and I noticed that the balance of this Matic and Titan was 196,000 units of liquidity LP token, and they were pricing it at $312 million. And I think the thing, what I found out later was that the software in Zapier, when it goes below a cent, it doesn't know how to calculate properly the value of the LP token, and it assumes that a lot more value of Titan than it actually is. So it produces this way inflated number, and again, you see the balance of the LP token is the same, but then this USD value of the token is 871 million. I don't think so. Nowhere close. $1.2 billion for this LP token. And then I was looking at the token price, and for $1 you could get, let's see, what is this? 206 million, is that what it is? No, 20 million Titan tokens for $1 DC. This is at 7:55 p.m. on June the 16th is what it had collapsed to, and that's a fraction of a cent. And then we looked I looked on the Zapier website, and it calculated $15 billion price for these LP tokens, and I was like, what the hell? That's totally wrong. But anyway, it just kind of freaking me out as I was looking at this, trying to figure out what was going on with this token, and it was total BS is basically what was going on with that. So let me see if I can get this off my screen again. There we go. So I can continue on the presentation. This is what Zapier says is the current worth of the wallet. And I think that's probably correct. It says that there's nothing in staked now in he did come out with $101.5 million of USDC, so I think he got out of the pool at some point. I don't know when. When we look at some of the gains that Mark Cuban has made, he did make $500,000 on providing liquidity for Matic and Titan. This was in a week or so ago, so he did well at that time because the price of the Matic token was ever increasing, and the price of Matic was going up too. But today we saw a crash of the price. I think it's just tokenomics. That's my read on it. Is what happened is that people started redeeming their iron. They started. New Titan was being minted. There was basically a run on iron finance, and it just crashed. The total value locked, and there was basically just a run on the token, and it just took it down to, it just took Titan down to below zero. So that's my 2 cents on what happened with iron finance. Again, they claim this software is alpha. It certainly hadn't been tested or audited. So it's it was kind of a proof of concept, and it turned out to be a proof of concept that was hurtful for some who foolishly got into it, and you were making money as on the way up, but on the way down it crashed, and crashed quickly. It was a matter of hours before this token went from $60 to $20 to $10 to $1 to 10 cents down to less than a cent. So guys, again, this is very risky, especially using things that haven't been proven, that's only been out for a week or two or a month or whatever. Stick with stuff that's been proven. Stick with stuff that has been out for at least a month, maybe 3 months, that has quite actually Iron Finance had a lot of money locked. The total value lock was reaching like $2 billion. I think the total Matic Polygon ecosystem was, I think the Matic token was only 12 billion locked. And so it was quite a substantial share of the total value of the Polygon network. Anyway, Polygon network became sort of unusable today as people were doing a run on Iron Finance and getting rid of their Iron tokens and getting rid of their Titan tokens as well. Okay guys, I hope you found this helpful, useful. If you did, smash the like button. Also, feel free to subscribe and hit the bell notification if you do. I try to produce a video every couple of days. Also, feel free to leave a comment or question in the comments below. I'm going to make a point to responding to every comment or question in 2021. I hope I was some help to you and yours. All the best.